Mono Lake went from calm to crazy in just 7 minutes. This is our story of survival. So grab your favorite snacks, beverages, and I hope you enjoy this adventure. I just want to let you all know that there's going to be a special announcement at the end of this video. So make sure to stick around. My YouTube channel has nearly 300 videos. If you click on my library and sort by oldest, you'll see that my very first video is about kayaking to Mono Lake. This is days away from being 8 years old. And the reason I was drawn to kayaking to that middle island was because I heard of this abandoned tuberculosis sanatorium resort. The idea was someone with active tuberculosis could live out their last days here, or possibly treat themselves in an open air environment. I found this especially fascinating since I'm a licensed medical x-ray tech, and I'm pleased to announce that my friends at Cloneva Urgent Care in the greater Orange County area are offering a 10% discount on tuberculosis tests. Just make sure to mention the code JonDZ10. You'll either get a tuberculosis skin test, or if you've tested positive before, you would get a chest x-ray. September 2008. High winds at Mono Lake claims a life. A man with experience kayaking to the Paoha Island with 17 years of prior experience falls victim to high winds. Kayaking to this island could be a dangerous feat, so definitely be careful if you're going to try to attempt this. Visit the Mono Lake Committee website. They give you helpful tips on how to prepare to make this journey. Wear a personal flotation device, aka life vest. Look up the weather forecast before venturing out, and start paddling as early as possible. The website says to make it back before noon, but I highly recommend you make it back way before. My recommendation is to try to leave the island no later than 9 o'clock, and only disembark if it's calm. You don't want to leave when it's already windy. It's only going to get worse. This episode is broken down into 3 main parts, so make sure to use the chapter links to skip to the part that you're interested in. Alright, there's someone here already waiting for us. Hey, how's it going?
What's up, John?
What up, man?
Oh, man.
So are you Joseph?
I'm Joseph.
All right, cool. Well, let's go head in and get our campsite.
Awesome.
Just a heads up, the beautiful locations in this video are in the Lee Vining, California area. Because of the negative impacts of social media, I will not mention many of these locations by exact name. With a little research and some exploration, you could discover these places too. Thank you very much for understanding. As you can see, there is a whole lot of wind, and if we look at the way this is all blowing, this is going to be the opposite direction of where we're paddling to. So we would have to paddle through this. We definitely have to start super early to beat this. It'd be pretty damn dangerous. Maybe that's one of the reasons why no one's on this beach right now. It was not looking good. If the winds are this strong, paddling out to Mono Lake would be very dangerous. Our hope is that we would wake up tomorrow morning and the winds would be calm. It turns out that the winds really never subsided. It's really hard to predict when it's going to be windy and when it's not. And I scheduled this trip 3 months in advance. The following morning, I still saw waves, and when I looked up, I saw a seagull flapping in place, getting pushed back by the wind. I knew that it was a no-go. But if we were to reschedule for tomorrow, then this would be an excellent environment to test out how our watercraft will perform and how well we can work as a team to make our way back to shore. According to the weather report, winds should calm down tomorrow. But as many of you know, since the beginning of televised news, the weatherman or woman are oftentimes wrong. The watercraft that I'm running is the Sea Eagle Paddleski 437. It's marketed as a jack-of-all-trades type watercraft. You could use it as a kayak, a paddleboard, or attach a motor to it, and now it's a small little boat. One thing that will stand out is the price. It's so much more expensive than these other inflatable kayaks in the group. But you do get what you pay for. The materials are military grade. The build quality would be comparable to a US Coast Guard water raft. There's really nothing like it. It's basically a dinghy that's narrow enough to where you could still paddle it. These entry-level kayaks could probably be paddled at around 2 to 3 miles per hour. With the Sea Eagle Paddleski, we're probably talking more like 1.5 to 2 miles per hour. But where it lacks in paddling performance, it makes up for it with its motor-ready design. Right here I'm using a 62-pound trolling motor with a 100 amp hour battery. Just with the motor itself, I'm running into a headwind and I'm able to pull this kayak on a little tether. I figured that if we were on Mono Lake and it got windy, then my trolling motor would come in handy. The next step of this little exercise was to strap Joe to the convoy. Now I'm pulling 2 watercraft. I think the Sea Eagle Paddleski would be best used with a gasoline motor, something like a Honda 5 horsepower or 6 horsepower motor. This would enable it to travel at around 20 to 24 miles per hour, and that's a much higher rate of speed compared to the 2 miles per hour from just paddling alone. Right here, my trolling motor is struggling. 62 pounds of thrust is equivalent to about 1 horsepower, and you can see that I'm going about 1 to 2 miles per hour into a headwind. Now I'm pulling a third kayak into a headwind, and eventually, after a little while, I didn't make it very far. The trolling motor overheated, the 60 amp breaker blew, and I had to paddle back. This is the perfect controlled environment. With my motor compromised, all I had to do was turn around, and I let the waves and the wind blow me back to shore. So by the way, just so you know, this is about 11 mile per hour winds. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it's pretty crazy, right? All right, so we're on a rescue mission we're gonna go pick up the boat all the way down the beach. Looking really sad like that. Are you still two-wheel drive?
No.
Oh, you're 4 high. Alright. There's the watercraft. I'm so curious as to find out what happened. Let's go, Carl. Don't do this at home. So now we're exploring the lee vining area. As you can see from the background, we're driving way up into the mountains. This is high elevation, it's very steep, it's not technical, but the engine in my Honda is getting a little bit hot. Which is strange because a month ago, up in Colorado when I was hanging out with Ian from Nolo Designs, if you think there would be a place that would make my engine overheat, it would be up in Colorado. Yeah, that seemed like the perfect time to plug in the Nolo Designs commercial. Save 5% with my code, JonDZ5.
Alright, never had this message pop up before.
John, just pulling off transmission as well.
I like to show any kind of mishap on my channel. I keep it real, not highlight reel. What I think is happening here is while the trail is real steep, I have a lot of gear in my car, including that 70-pound inflatable boat with the 50-pound battery system that I have. There's just a lot of weight on my vehicle. Also, we are driving up at 7 miles an hour, which puts a lot of strain on a single-speed transfer case vehicle. With that nifty little scan gauge 3, I was able to see what gear my vehicle was in. Actually, during the steep hill, it was climbing in second gear, which created a lot of slip and heat. So popping it into first helped things out. And after spraying down my radiator and transmission cooler and intercooler, temperatures were just fine.
Get a little picture in here. Look at the picture. Hey.
You can go in, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. What are you doing over there?
Well, you don't need to do that. It's only 360 degree.
Yeah, true.
Be careful, there could be a hole.
There we go. Hey.
In case you're new to the channel and aren't familiar with the type of traveling that we're doing, a lot of people nowadays are calling this overlanding, where we self-sustain out of our vehicles. It's kind of like car-based backpacking. You could call this adventure travel. We use our vehicles to drive off pavement up a steep trail, and now we're going to check out these historic ruins.
This is an important historical resource.
Sound more like a robot.
Like AI.
Is that being sarcastic? I'm told I already sound like a robot.
All right. Whoa.
Snake, John, don't let him go in here.
Walter, no.
Come on,
Nope. No dogs allowed.
Dumb.
Oh, that's a cool little cabin. Generator or something. Oh, beautiful. Nice. I promise.
The last video I released was about the overblown story about the National Park Service citing a Subaru Crosstrek that drove on a four-wheel drive only trail. What we're running into right here brings to light the issues with stock all-wheel drive. Some people will say, well, this Toyota RAV4 has as much clearance as a lot of four-wheel drives. But there's a difference between centerline clearance and off-road clearance.
Let's go. No, don't turn your wheels. Stay straight, stay straight. Straight. Yeah. Yep.
You might be sliding, yeah. Good call, Roberto. Awesome.
Go.
I'm just gonna be a videographer right now. Capture the moment.
You're good. Let's go.
All right.
You're good. Stay straight. Slow. Just go slow.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Go slow. Keep going slow.
There you go. Okay. All right. Wait. 1 second. 1 second. Stop. You got to put. No, he has to put another rock there. Otherwise, he's gonna hit. Yep. There you go.
Go.
All right. Remember, once we utilize these rocks, we got to put them back. Okay. Otherwise, the internet's gonna be really upset with us. Yep.
You're good. Just go slow.
Yep. All right. Now you're clear, but just continue to go slow. Continue to go slow, and you're clear. Yep. Just stay up there. All right. You're gonna be coming down, but there we go. All right. You're clear. Yeah. Just go a little more faster, nice and slow. Or yeah, if you want to utilize his rocks, go for it. Totally fine too. A little more passenger. Sweet.
You're good, man. You're clear.
All right, let's go move the rocks back. You're a big boy, Julio. You don't need these. That's where it was. Let's get these. There we go.
Back to where it needs to be.
Yes. Yeah, go straight. And then hang passenger a little and go slow. Nice and slow. Okay. Nice and slow. Mind your rear diff. Mind your rear diff. And okay. And so okay, wait, hold on, Julio. So that rock, that big rock, it's kind of lined up in the center, and that's where your rear diff is. So you'll want to either drive a little driver or a little passenger. Okay, yeah, go a little driver. Okay, yeah. Nice and slow. Nice. Okay. Slow. Yeah. Roberto says you got it. All right, make it as difficult as possible. So besides the 35s, is there anything else done to this thing?
No.
I know, it looks completely stock except for the larger tires.
Literally no lift even.
I know, I could tell. Nice. All right, easy. Being the person that captures this footage on camera, I really hardly ever get the chance to set something up and get footage of my vehicle, but here's Roberto capturing the moment. A lifted Honda Passport on 33s will make pretty easy work of something like that. Here's another view of the so-called obstacle, and we have a really amazing perspective of Mono Lake below. This isn't the same way we drove up. This would be a little bit more technical, but still pretty darn mild. I guess at the very most it would be rated a level 3, just because it's steep and there's a possibility wheels could slip.
Yeah, we did buy.
Have fun, man.
Thank you.
I see you soon.
Just look.
Like say.
Have fun, you see?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a video of you guys taking off.
Yeah.
Adventure.
Yeah, till the next adventure.
We know the wind's gonna pick up later, but right now we're good. As the day progresses, it's gonna get worse and worse. So we just got to.
Afternoon, it can be as windy as yesterday.
Please help.
Is it on, babe?
Yeah, it's on. Oh, it's all right. She has camera. She has camera duties. All right. All right. Let's do this. This is awesome. It's really calm.
Babe.
It's perfect.
Oh my gosh, how clear this water is.
Mono Lake is 3.5 times saltier than the ocean.
With their efficiency, they're going speed 4 out of 5.
One thing I found disappointing about my watercraft is that it was only going just under 4 miles an hour. I expected more, so not only does it paddle quite poorly, but it's not very fast with a motor that I would think would propel an inflatable kayak 5 to 6 miles per hour.
You guys are fast. This is full speed for me. Yeah. Yeah.
They make it look so easy.
I know, you guys are awesome. We're like the same speed. You're gonna have to pull us back. Huh? Yeah, this is full speed right now. Yeah, this is full speed.
Nice speed actually.
Yeah, it's not a bad speed. You know, these aren't meant to be fast. Yeah, they're not fast. So this is my speed 4, and I think you guys are a little faster than my speed 4. So we'll try to we'll leave it on speed 4, and then we just paddle a little bit.
Oh, babe, let's not go there.
I'm not. I'm just recording right now with the
okay.
iPhone. Let's zoom in there. Very cool. Alright, so we are getting closer to the island. We've got more than 80%. Alright, so with the motor going for a long time, and at full speed, it hit the breaker. So I'd have to reset the breaker, but you know, might as well let the motor cool off. So we're just gonna continue paddling. 2016, when the wife and I, we went out here to go look for these tuberculosis sanatorium buildings, and we're back. We're back with better camera equipment. That video was my very, very first video I ever posted up on YouTube. Yeah, so right up here, I could actually see the top of the building. That's where we're going. Oh, it just got out of view. But we're gonna just land right here, right there. All right, here we are. 3.5 miles from shore. Yeah.
Pull me, pull.
So see the building over there?
Oh, that?
Yeah.
Why so small?
Well, those are the remaining ones that they never demolished. But definitely very interesting to see structures out here.
I think so.
Yeah, this is where people lived out their last days. All right, so we're running into an issue where there's really no path. And if I remember Wonder Hussey's video, I remember them like following the cliff, and you might need to actually like climb up and then make your way across. And right now it's 10:52, and I think at noontime the wind picks up, and it's going to be hard to get back, and it's going to push us back this way towards the island, so we could possibly become stranded. So I think we should probably just head back then. There we go.
I think to that.
Yeah, I think we go here, then cut across.
The waters were completely calm just 20 minutes ago. And in 7 minutes time, it goes from this to this. The winds are really starting to pick up, and already these are worse conditions than our practice course at the other lake. Water's already hitting over the bow and splashing the wife in the face. And remember, this is 3.5 times saltier than the ocean. If it gets in your eyes, it's very irritating.
Okay. Right down on this side. Here, hold on.
Hold on. Oh no! Remember striking your pedal?
Things are getting scary, and I want to clip onto Tommy and Aga so that we don't drift apart.
Okay, when they get close, we'll try to anchor. Yeah, just ram us. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Good. There we go. Okay, so let us go. Let's get out of here.
Be next to you, Kyle.
No, it's okay. It's all right.
Because the trolling motor was overheating at full power, I only run it at speed 4 out of 5.
I'm scared to go full power because I know it's not going to last long.
Yeah.
This is just speed 4. Yeah. Maybe for now, save your energy.
Yeah.
And then we might need your help later where we have to switch and you're pulling us.
Okay.
These waves are crazy. Man, it's so different.
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. I knew that people have died on this lake. I knew that the waves could possibly get up to 8 foot tall during the worst conditions. I just didn't know what we were gonna get. Are we gonna get 3 foot waves, 5 foot waves, 8 foot waves? The wind seemed to be a bit stronger than just 13 miles an hour. The conditions got really bad and we were just trying to survive, so I didn't have the camera running. At times the wind gusts seemed to be about 50 miles per hour, and we did get hit with a few 3-foot waves. And you could see that our watercraft is waterlogged. When we were about halfway back, the winds got really bad, and we weren't sure if we were making any progress heading back. So Tommy and Aga made the recommendation that we should, instead of going into the headwinds and into the waves, let's kind of beeline it and head sideways to our left. I was worried because I thought these waves would knock our watercraft over and we would capsize. This entire time I always had the idea of using my phone to dial 911 and request a search and rescue. But I really didn't want to do that right off the bat because I understand that a search and rescue would be very, very expensive, but I also didn't want to die. I was so proud of my wife, Tommy, and Aga. No one panicked. We pulled together and pulled through, literally. I guess we were all kind of crazy enough to go on this little adventure. So when the going got rough, we owned up to it. It definitely takes some grit, determination, and mental strength. It takes a special kind of mindset and courage to get through something like this. And I was just very, very honored to be around people that are so mentally strong. After over 4 hours of paddling, the end was in sight.
We survived.
Survivor!
Oh my gosh, babe. I gotta zoom in on your face. Oh. You look like a zombie.
I thought you were
Look at those glasses. Oh my god, look at me. I look like a ghost from The Ring. Oh god. So we decided you might as well just walk her, and my wife could be doing a little better job, like going into the water more. Here, let's try it, babe. This is easy. All right. Oh, we see our cars right there. Hey! You see the cars, babe? Yes. Woo! Yeah! We did it! We didn't die! We did it! All right, good job. Good job, all right.
Let's do this again.
They're all showered. And so it's my turn. I'm the last one that needs a shower. And this is Tommy and Aga's Kakadu Outback shower. And it's pretty nice. You like it?
Yeah, works great. You have a hot water after hiking, after kayaking.
Oh yeah, after getting 3.5 times more salt than the ocean on you,
yeah,
all over your face.
Afterwards, yeah.
Well, they're gonna. All right. And that's gonna be today. Had a very fortunate ending, and we get to stare back at what we just conquered, paddling out to Paoha Island. Beautiful. All right, so for that exciting announcement, I am going to be selling my Sea Eagle paddle ski. And I want to pick up the Sea Eagle Fast Track, which is going to be much more efficient at paddling. So now I'm not trying to pass an inferior product onto you. The paddle ski is not a bad product. It's just not designed for what I want to do. I think the paddle ski, and I think other people that reviewed it on YouTube, say that it's a great watercraft, but you should be attaching like a 5 to 6 horsepower gas motor.
and that will allow it to go, I think, anywhere from like 17 to 24 miles per hour. And then, I mean, that's getting around pretty good. So why don't I buy a gas motor? Because I don't want that at all. I don't want a noisy motor as I'm just trying to get out there, get some exercise, and explore in peace and quiet. That's why I personally am not going to get a gas motor. But I think there's people out there, like people that go fishing, people that just want to explore bodies of water at a you know, a higher rate than, or a higher speed than like a kayak, then it's going to be for you. So I will sell it to you if you're in SoCal. We bought it for $13.99. I told the wife I wouldn't do half. So I'll sell it to you for $800. So message me on Instagram or email me, whoever emails me first, and you're within distance to pick it up, it's yours. Yours to buy. All right. All right. Well, anyways, thank you very much.